Well, this is part 2 on our distribution series, and we're going to talk about common distribution channels and types of, and we're going to go into a lot more detail than we did in the first video. So if you haven't watched the first video, it would really help you if you should see that first before you continue on with this one. Okay, onward. So common distribution channels, we discussed this last time. There's direct from manufacturer to consumer. There's one level channel, which manufacturer goes through retailers and then a consumer, and two-level channel, which we have manufacturer, wholesaler, and retailer and consumer. So these are the most common types of consumer distribution channels. And note that this is not the same as multi-level marketing. Okay, so let's do some detail. The first is direct channel, where you just manufacturer sells to consumer. And the pro is potentially higher profit sales, brand control. You have 100% brand control, nobody's in between, and faster expansion if you can do it. The con is you have to do all of the marketing. You have higher upfront costs because you have to develop those customers, and slower expansion because you have to develop all those customers. Just about any manufacturer who has a website sales does this. I mean, yeah, so examples are Apple via apple.com and Apple stores, and Nike Direct. So we have one level channel, and that's manufacturer, retailer, consumer. The one level channel, so it's a one-tier channel. Sales pass through a retailer and then a consumer. The pro is it's easier, faster expansion, and you get the retailer's credibility and service. So yeah, these people are already here. They already have a customer base. They already have established systems and services. The con is lower profits because these people are going to want to cut, and less brand control because, well, these people are going to pitch your product as they see fit. Some examples are Makita, Sony, Levi's, Procter & Gamble. And next is two-level channel, manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. The pro is you have a broader reach. You have less inventory handling because these people are doing it for you. Lower logistics costs because, again, they're doing it for you. And it's good for low-cost, high-volume, fast-moving goods. So these people are really excited about that kind of thing, high-volume, fast-moving goods, because they don't really want to hold inventory. They want stuff to move through quickly, get their money, and go on to selling the next thing. Con is slower to market because you have to set up these arrangements, and you have less brand control because, again, these people are going to sell your product the way they see fit to their customer base. And lower profits because you now have another person taking a cut out of the flow. So some examples: Unilever, Coke, Samsung. Note, the above are not the same as multi-level marketing. So definition from CT.com is multi-level marketing is a reported income opportunity in which persons recruited into a pyramid of participants make ongoing purchases of products and services and recruit others to do the same, and they still others, and so on. So the summary of this is MLMs are designed to mostly make money from recruiting underlings rather than selling products. So yeah, and often people on the top are overcompensated in comparison to the amount of goods and services they sell, and also they can be illegal. So I bring this up. These when we talk about marketing levels, we are not talking about this. The optimal channel. Okay, so which channel should you use? Should you use multiple levels, or should you go direct, or what? And it depends on the product's characteristics that you're selling. So ease of transporting. An easily transported product, they most often use distribution channels with intermediaries, so not direct. So not easily transported products, they will usually go direct. So some examples of this. If it's easy, clothes are relatively easy to transport, so they are sold through one or more intermediaries. Not easy, if you're selling built-in swimming pools, yeah, you're not going to go through multiple intermediaries. So typically the manufacturer will sell directly to the end customer, the person buying the pool. Degree of product standardization: if they are more standardized, they're more likely to use intermediaries. So things like nuts and bolts, they're all standardized. They have a lot of intermediaries. You can buy nuts and bolts from hardware stores, wholesalers, agents, all sorts of things. Custom products: producers deal directly with consumers. Customized products cannot be offered at retail shops. So yeah, if you're going to buy a Cessna aircraft, it's manufactured to your order. The optimal channel for internet sales is usually direct. Their website is a substitute for a physical store. and they can use their channel alliances to sell other firms' inventories. So the other firm will drop ship directly to the customer. So I think my example will clear this up a little bit. Amazon.com provides menus of products to customers. So we get online, we look at Amazon, they take our order, they pass the order on to another company that actually holds the inventory, and that company then ships it directly to us. So yeah, Amazon doesn't have that material. It's at another company. Amazon supplies that other company our name, address, phone number, and all that stuff, and then what's in the order. Alternative channels. Some companies will use multiple channels to distribute the same product at the same time. So Pepsi sells to 7-Eleven and Kroger, and they also sell to wholesalers. Non-traditional channels. It's a producer that uses a different way of distributing a product that other companies don't use. So for example, there have been companies that have sold cars on the internet, which is not a typical way of doing it. Yeah, and mail order or infomercials to sell things that just in a way that other people would never do it. So they're using a different way of selling, a different distribution channel in order to make themselves look different. They're looking for attention in that way. Strategic channel alliances. So producers deliver products and services via another manufacturer's existing channel. So these are manufacturer to manufacturer deals. It's not like wholesaler, retailer, that type of thing. So they are pretty much selling another firm's inventory on commission. And my example of that is Apple and AT&T. They did the 2007 iPhone launch. Apple used AT&T's mobile retail and service infrastructure to sell their iPhones. So this is the end of part 2, and let's move on to part 3, which covers functions of distribution channels, wholesaling, and retailing.